What's up, everyone? I'm RoyalJelly. Hope you're doing great today because today we are back with another Norfolk episode. This is episode 3, and today we are starting Norfolk season 4. Enjoy the video. Some weeks ago, we moved into this new area to start season 4 of Norfolk, which I streamed, by the way, and it was a lot of fun. Oh, this is so embarrassing. I'm that kid in this. Yes, I am the slow boy. I'm sorry. Like I am the kid in the school trip that just for a reason gets lost. Like when you go to the museum with your school, I am the kid that gets lost in the museum. Jazz is great, but at the same time, like jazz is great until you are a musician. So we basically moved into this new area to build Norcrest, which is the season 4 community town. This town will be massive and it will have a huge castle with a dragon beneath, a thieves guild, a great harbor, rivers, and all sorts of cool stuff. And I decided to work on the slums area. So all the members of Norfolk are now working on this project and it's very exciting. So how about we start working right now? So as you can see, I've already did a bit of progress over here. I did this on stream where I built one of the houses that I have planned for the slums area. This is the style that I want to go for this area, and I asked some members and they all said that this looked really good and that they really wanted me to build more houses in this style. So as you can see, also I have a bunch of wool laid down. This is basically the plan that I have for the slums area, but as you can see, this is a really small area. So what I'm going to start working on is on planning at least all of this plot of land so we can start working on it, and so other members know what I'm going to do for this area and can also help. Also, as you can see, the season 4 started just like 4 days ago and people have been working like crazy. This town will be massive, and as you can see, most of the paths are already laid down. So congrats to all the members of Norfolk because this is way more progress than I expected in just a couple of days. Also, to show you guys what's happening a bit on the background, here we have basically all the mess with the pallets that we decided to use for this town, and over here we have a couple of stuff. So other members worked on this XP bank that we'll be using to repair our tools, and I set up this very small trading hall with villagers so people can get food and free emeralds. Also over there we have our tree farming area with my beacon and stuff like that. But now it's time that we go to the slums area and we start working. Well, I came here to show you guys what I've been working on, but it seems like people have been very busy as well, because the slums are coming together pretty quickly. As you can see, we have already a ton of buildings on this side. We have a lot of buildings over in this side too. So yeah, people have been going crazy with the buildings. But now I want to show what I've built. So I started off in a stream with this very small house. This will be a residential for people to live in. And as you can see, I have marked it with a golden carrot. And yeah, this is pretty much, the interior is very small, but that's the intention. It has to be really small to really give off that impression of the slums. Now, if we go down here, you can see that I also built this. This is more of a small shopping center, so basically here people will be able to come and create some shops. Also, we have a way up and it's really cool. I really like this building, especially because they look so similar, but at the same time they look very different. So we are using the same palette, using oak, barrels, spruce, stripped dark oak for the roofs. As you can see, it looks pretty darn good. Also, I literally just finished this building. which will be a communal laundry. So as you can see, there we have like the banners that I like to think about them as clothing, because there's no real way to make clothing hang from there. So yeah, I decided to use banners. And as you can see, it's looking pretty nice. I still need to finish the interior, and that's what we're going to be doing right now, because yeah, it's pretty empty and I have to come up with very creative ideas because I really want to get a cool laundry setup. And if we go around the building, you can see that it's really cool. I really like this building, especially because it plays a lot with the diagonals and it also has straight lines, so it looks very interesting. But yeah, now I guess it's time to go and just work on the interior of this communal laundry. Okay, so here we are, and I swear that every time I log back, it seems like the town has grown at least 10 times. As you can see, we have a lot of new buildings over here in the slums area. Also over there, we can see the hotel. And if I move more over that side, we will see a ton of buildings. So yeah, people have been working like crazy in this town. But yeah, let's start with the interior of the communal laundry for the slums area. So the first thing that we need to do is obviously to change the floor, because right now it's all grass. So yeah, the first thing that we're going to do is to change all of the floor to more of a stone texture. So we're going to use some stone, some polished andesite, some andesite, some gray concrete powder, and maybe we will add some of the normal stone. Also, I know my inventory is a mess, so make sure to scream at me in the comment section for that one. So here we are, the floor is all changed now, and now what I was thinking is that over here we will have like the actual laundry section, and over here we will have more like stuff that has to do with the clothing that you can like hang so it dries up or something like that. I don't know how this will work, but hopefully we'll manage to figure something out. So what I was thinking is that maybe we could add a bit of a table or of some sorts over here, and then we could add one cobblestone stair like this, and then add trapdoors all around this area like this. And maybe over here we will change or add something on, or maybe we could just go without the trapdoors, that would also work. And then we can add the water over here. So basically this will be like the area where you can wash the things. Maybe something else that could work would be to add maybe like a lectern over here. So something maybe like this, you know, something where you can just grab the cloth and remove all the dirt and all the stuff. And obviously we need to add some sort of soap. So first I'm going to remove the water so I don't spill all of it. But I was thinking that maybe we could use a very nice trick over here. So basically, if we remove these blocks and we add a shroom light to the bottom with a trapdoor on top, then we can add an armor stand over here. Maybe like that. Yeah, there we go. And then we could add a leather cap like that, a pink leather cap, because you know, soap pink kind of works out like that. And now if we add a piston like this, yeah, exactly, there we go. Then we could add some polished andesite, a lever, we activate the piston, and there we go. Now we have something that kind of resembles a soap, you know, or at least in my imagination it works. But now we can add back the water, and there we go. Also, we must get rid of these torches, and we have to add something better like this lantern. So maybe we could hang a lantern over here. Let's see, let's make sure that this is not too dark, because we don't want any mobs spawning over here. But yeah, there we go. This could be like the laundry area, and maybe we can add more of the trapdoors like this. And as I said, like basically people can grab the clothing, they can add some soap to it, then they can come over here, they can just brush it against the I don't know how you would call this, but basically somewhere where they can just brush the moist of the clothing, and then they can just wash everything on the water. Maybe we could also do something else to add a bit more detail, and is remove that block over there and add andesite like that. And okay, yeah, this is looking pretty nicely. Also, I was thinking about adding this next lantern over here, and this is another place where people can come over here um, and just hang their clothing. But yeah, this is looking nice. I think next what we should add is maybe more places to hang the clothing, you know? I want this to feel very cramped with a lot of stuff and a lot of clothing just hanging from the ceiling. That would be very nice. So let's go and do that. But before we do that, if you reach this part of the video, you're probably enjoying it. So make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me out a bunch, and I would really appreciate it. And as you can see, I added the thingies to hang more clothing from the ceiling. Also, I added some more banners over here. I don't know why I picked the color white, but I really liked it. Also, I think something we should do is maybe add a cauldron over here and put some water in it, and maybe we should add like a lever or something, so we have somewhere where people get the water from. Also, I was thinking maybe we could add an item frame over there. I think, yeah, I placed it over here. But yeah, maybe we put the item frame there with the bucket so people can grab the bucket, grab water, and then wash their clothes. So let me go and get that lever. Every single time it's nighttime over here, there are plenty of mobs everywhere. I don't know why. I've been trying to spawn proof all of these, but every single time there's a lot of mobs. There's no way around it. And there we go. Now we put it like that, and that should be it. We could also use a tripwire hook, but I'm not too sure about that one. Now, I think what I'm going to add just to fill in a bit more space is maybe over here we add like some chests, maybe for storage. That could also work. And I think 2 will be enough, just like that. Yeah, exactly. To be honest, I'm not much of an interior guy. I struggle a lot to fill in interior spaces, but I feel really happy with this. What do you think? Tell me in the comment section. But yeah, now as you can see, we have here the area for washing the clothes. Over here we have like the water stuff, we have the bucket there, we have some storage. Here we have the lanterns just to light this area up, and here we have a small balcony just to be able to like hang clothing from here. I really like thinking about the lore and like the functionality of every building, so that's why I keep talking about like people washing clothes, because after all, this is supposed to be a communal laundry for the slums area. But yeah, I'm super happy. Maybe later I'll come on and add some of this coarse dirt and this path texture just so it fits with the environment around it. But yeah, I feel like this building is now complete. But make sure to tell me your suggestions. Maybe we could add something else, I don't know. As you can see, people have been filling all of the areas that I planned out in the slums. So I think it's time to go into a time lapse and plan another big area so people can keep working on their buildings. So without any further ado, sit back, grab your favorite snacky snacks, and enjoy the time lapse. And as you could see in that time lapse, I planned out all of this area and I built this, I'm not sure what it's going to be honest. But we have this building now with a bridge over here. So as you can see, I added these floating wool thingies, and those are basically markers for the bridges that are going to connect different buildings. There's this very cool picture that I saw and that inspired me a lot for the buildings that we could do in the slums. So basically all of those buildings are interconnected with bridges and stuff like that, and I felt like that would be something very cool to bring over here into Norfolk. So yeah, I planned out all of this, I built this house, and I think maybe we should start working in another building, probably this one over here, so we can experiment a bit with the bridge thingy, because I feel like if it works, it's going to look amazing. So let's go and do that now. So as you can see here, I started laying down the foundations of this building over here. I think I'm going to treat this as if it was two different buildings, because we have like this space over here that is more like a square, and over here we have more of a diagonal building. So I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do this building like smaller with a flat roof, and this building over here will have like another building on top, which is the way to go to this bridge. But yeah, I think I'm going to treat this as different buildings, though it would be nice if I could just combine them. Maybe we could get rid of this part, and that way you can get to any of the buildings. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I did a bit of work, but I wanted to bring you all in to see like kind of what I'm thinking about. So as you can see over here, we have kind of this pillars over here, which by the way, this one is wrong. That one just looks a bit weird. So let's replace that really quick. So as you can see over here, we started with like the square shape, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do to cover that space up. Maybe I'll do a small overhang using the dark oak slabs, but also I decided that it would be nice to actually combine these two buildings. So yeah, as you can see here, we have like a way in, and also I added this thing over here, which by the way, I should add something to go up. For now I'm going to use scaffolding, but I think it would be nice to use like ladders. Like here I'm going to do like a small balcony area that leads to the bridge that you can use to get to the other building. I feel like that's really cool. Also maybe here I'll add like a cool roof using the dark oak slabs. Well, I'll keep working on this, and when I feel like there's good progress, I'll come back. We are back here. The weather is terrible, but I feel like this is done. I could obviously add some more, but as you can see, the bridge is complete. I added all the trapdoors, but I don't know. Also, I'm getting eaten by a lot of different things, but that's okay. Yeah, as you can see, this side looks a bit plain, but I'm thinking people will add like bushes or vines or something like that. I added that small roof part over there and that roof on the top. I'm not too sure about this part though. It feels a bit weird, but I do like it. I think it fits just fine. Also, the torches over there are meant to be lanterns, but I don't have any of those at the moment. And yeah, as you can see, like here we have a small balcony area and a way to get to this building, which is really nice. And obviously we will have another bridge over to this building like that. And yeah, I'm really happy with this building. I really like it. But if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section. I think I've said that like 5 times in this video, but it's because I need those. But with that out of the way, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all of your support, and I'll catch you up next time. See ya!